Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your second fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. George Peterson, 2020, versus Johnny O. Jackson. Now they requested 2010. There was no pictures at all that I could find of Johnny O. Jackson from 2010. 2011 was a little iffy as well. And 2012 was probably your best bet. A little bit of a higher placing for Johnny O. Jackson. So that's what I used. But anyway, I do believe this is going to be a fairly competitive matchup, I would say. Now, the last thing you would think of when you see Johnny O. Jackson is a smooth set of abs, but here in the comparison, I have to say George Peterson, that muscle separation in his midsection, that almost is enough for the win, coupled with the smaller waist and I would say bigger legs, but it's hard to really gauge that. I think it's just maybe the illusion of larger legs. Good arms on Johnny O. Jackson, though. So it is close, guys. It is close. Go to the front lat spread. Like I said, this is going to be a competitive matchup. Again, I would give an edge to George Peterson. He might not have bigger legs than Johnny O. Jackson, but with that waistline, I think the flow, it looks like they're bigger. I would say they're actually probably smaller, considering Johnny O. Jackson, how powerful he is, things of that nature. Both of these guys look tremendous. The lats, now look at how round and full George's lats are. I would wager to say that, judging by the back alone, the lats themselves, George is getting a victory. But look at the chest. Look at the chest difference. Johnny O. Jackson, some of the best pecs bodybuilding history. So I'm sure it'll be a game changer when we turn to the side. And yes, guys, look at Johnny O. Jackson from the side. I was giving maybe nobody an edge from the front double. I was giving an edge to George in the front lat. Oh yeah, for sure, I would say, judging by the lats. But here in the side chest development, Johnny O. Jackson, now I may have sized them incorrectly, but I don't think so. I think Johnny is deceivingly thick, I would say. For lack of a better term, I mean, the guy is a power lifter, one of the strongest men in all of bodybuilding. So, you know, you have to have some thickness somewhere. But still, style, I like George for sure. Aesthetically pleasing, but still, Johnny O. Jackson gets the victory. Now look at this shot. If you can, go back and look at the side chest development, Johnny O. Jackson's legs. Now this situation, both of the guys are facing the opposite way, showing a different leg. And I would wager to say this is Johnny's weaker leg. And especially if you look at that side chest development, the lag domination, so good, so great for Johnny O. Jackson, but not quite as much here. And actually, George may look a little bit better in the wheels. And coupled with that little tiny waistline, which he doesn't present as a small or as small in the side chest development, this side tricep of George, is it getting a victory? I don't know. It's pretty darn close. Look at that chest development of Johnny O. Jackson. And the traps, I can't get over that. They were even showing in the side chest development. Forgot to mention it. Anyway, guys, close on the side. Maybe an edge to Johnny. Go to the back development, and this is a very competitive matchup, guys. Very competitive. Now, I'm not going to go out and say, oh, George is winning in the back development, because that would be... It's immature to say that. Johnny O. Jackson, some of the best traps, some of the thickest lats in bodybuilding history, but he doesn't know how to maximize it, I don't think, personally, with all due respect. Now, who's got a better back development? Johnny's definitely got better traps. George may have a better set of lats. It's actually a very, it's an argumentative subject. You know how we could find this out, guys? Here, I'll give you a Johnny O. Jackson back on George Peterson, just to see. And he does look thicker, more powerful, good muscle separation. Johnny O. Jackson, those traps are awesome. But I don't know. I almost like the wider lats. Look how perfect he is hitting it also. He's maximizing it. George's actual back. So... at the end of the day, George may get an edge because he is in better condition, I think, when you look at the glutes and hamstrings. Go to the rear double bicep. And this is a situation where this really shows how thick Johnny's back was, and in the traps as well. But he's not being displayed as perfectly as George. Look at George. He's just maximizing everything here. Not as many groceries, but there's no waste. There's no waste in motion, no waste in movement. And at the end of the day, guys, look at the glutes and the hamstrings. It appears that George is in better condition, but coming out of the front and the side, I was probably giving maybe a slight edge to Johnny, but I don't know. George was winning in that front lat. Very close decision, guys. Go to the ab and thigh. And if you thought George was going to run roughshod over this open class competitor in the ab and thigh, think again. Johnny O. Jackson, like I was saying, maybe a little too smooth in the front double. Look at here in the ab and thigh. His abs are perfect, are Johnny O. Jackson's. Take these abs, put them on any bodybuilder in the world. I'm telling you right now, it would probably be an improvement. I mean, there's be a couple bodybuilders, better set of abs, but I don't know, man. Johnny O. Jackson, perfect set of abs. Powerful looking. Awesome. Tight decision right down to the very end, right down to the last pose. Johnny O. Jackson, like I said earlier, those traps popping. And I have to say, in the most muscular crab position, I would expect them to be popping a little bit more. It's not that he doesn't know how to pop them. It's just, I don't know. Guys like Dexter Jackson can throw them up there a little bit better. But I think muscle for muscle, Johnny O. Jackson's traps, they're just unbelievable. They hang there, and the side shots in particular. But George is being displayed. I made him a little bit taller here. He is standing up straight, George. And Johnny bending, half crab, I would say, half crab. So I made him a little bit shorter. What a tight decision, guys. Here is your winner, and it may surprise some of you guys. George Peterson, I honestly think the final decision was made from the conditioning. The thin skin, vascularity, and the glutes, hamstrings, a little tighter. So I think he was in better condition. But if Johnny was, may have went to him. George was a better poser, I think. He was able to display the poses a little bit better. But anyway, guys, with all due respect to Johnny O. Jackson, what a competitive matchup. Good matchup. Anyway, guys, that was your second. Look forward to 2 more fan-requested Friday matchups. Get your request in. You have to be first. Have a great day, guys.